So I was lucky enough to get some beer from Doc Drive from the Canadian Home Brewers Forum, and man, I am very honored to receive these beers. I've got a Pilsner here, which is described as a Southwest German style Pilsner, which is promising to be a little bit more malty than its northern counterpart, as well as his award-winning, and I stress award-winning, wheat ale. This beer has won 3 gold medals, a bronze, and a best of show so far, and I am excited about getting into that. So let's crack open this Pilsner and see what it's all about. And this is exciting. Nothing better than receiving beer mail, let alone being honored with award-winning beer. Alright, so I poured the Pilsner out. It kind of foamed up a little bit, and as a result the yeast got mixed into the beer unintentionally, so it's got a little bit of a hazy color. I can see the yeast floating around in that, and that's unfortunate. It's got a beautiful, beautiful white head on there, and you can see even from here a little nice lacing on the glass. Aromatically, it's got a beautiful spiciness to it, and you get that subtle malty aroma that's coming off. This looks great. So let's dive in. It's got a very nice mouthfeel. Again, you're getting a little bit of that spiciness. You're getting the subtle malts. You're getting that little nice crisp twang at the end. I guess cleanness would be the better description. There's a lot of substance to this Pilsner. Unlike the North American counterparts, this has a little bit more maltiness. You can see the great lacing on the glass here. And what's unique about what Doc Drive does is he uses retained wort for the carbonation. So there's no added sugars to this. It's just retained wort added back into the fermented beer, and just great natural carbonation. This is really, really tasty. This would actually make me a big Pilsner fan. So now, I'm going to move on to the wheat beer. Alright, so we got the wheat beer here. I've mixed in the yeast as suggested, so we get a nice traditional German wheat beer. I'm going to pop this baby open. There we go. I'm going to pour it right into the glass. Right off the bat, look at that. What a beautiful color. So we got that light orange, kind of straw hue. Got a small head on the top. Oh wow. This beer smells delicious. Delicious. You're getting clove, a little spiciness, touch of banana. Wow. A moderate carbonation on that. Oh, I can't wait. So, as far as this wheat beer, it won gold in the category Best of Show in Vancouver 2013, gold in the category in Vancouver Island, bronze at the Yeast Wranglers in 2014, and gold in this year's Yeast Wrangler competition. I think that's out of Calgary, Alberta, Canada. The Yeast Wrangler competition. So this is a very renowned beer, I guess, and it's an honor to be able to try it. As a background for Doc, he has an undergraduate. As an undergraduate, he was studying yeast and bioprocess engineering with the goal to use it in biotech applications, ethanol and proteins and therapeutics and such. So, you know, I guess the name Doc sticks pretty well. His dad worked in a German brewery for more than 30 years, and he is raising funds right now to open his own brewery, I believe in Calgary. And I'll get the info out because I don't want to brutalize the name. Brewer I, which aims to brew all German-style beers, strictly adhering to the purity law. Malt, yeast, hops, and water as the only ingredients. Pilsner is going to be one of his beers, as well as this would be one of their flagship beers of the brewery. So that's pretty exciting. He's also planning on brewing an alt beer, so he's currently in the startup stage, looking at opening a brewery, and I can wish him only the best. And I've waited way too long to try this beer. The aroma is unbelievable. The mouthfeel, the weight, the balancing is amazing. You get this clean, fresh spiciness, the clove, a hint of banana. Wow. I can see why this is an award-winning beer. And you know what? To be quite honest, I'm not a super big fan of wheat beers, but I think this is changing that, because this is really, really nice. In addition to Doc Drive sending me these great beers in the video, you also saw that he sent me 2 acrylic tubes. That's for my brewery build, and those are temperature rated up to 85 degrees Celsius, so more than able to handle the brewing temperatures that we're going to be dealing with. So that's awesome. You know, more of that brewery build, you know, in the near future. It's one of those projects where you're chipping away and it's a Herm system, and I've been taking my time and making adjustments pretty much constantly, because every time that I think I've got it all figured out, there's something else. You know, I see people with awesome computerized systems or thermal controllers, or you see another BrewTuber's video and you're like, hey, that would work, and it's not much more expensive than what I'm doing now, or that's a better innovation to what I had planned, so why don't we tweak that? So that's the nice thing about this, is it's a hobby and I can take my time, and of course my goal is always to be financially conscious, so I try to do things as affordably and responsibly as possible. It's my hobby, not my family's, so I take care in that, and I try to budget and plan, and if it takes a little bit longer to do it that way rather than spending a fortune all at once, then that's the way it is. Anyways, thank you, Doc, for this fantastic beer. I look forward to many more beer exchanges with you, and definitely when I go out to Calgary and you get your brewery open, I'm going to be one of your best customers.